Tell you what, I'm going to catch up later over the Josie matter. I have cried and cried and cried and cried and cried for this girl. I've cried and cried and cried for this girl. I'm going to be spending some time with my boys. It's too cold, isn't it? Is it cold out there? We need to get severely wrapped up warm now. I have my car, and literally all I'm going to be doing now is building Family Matters Legal Service. You want me to close the window? And focusing on bringing these cases for the families, because I'm doing mine as a precedence, because I've never witnessed something so horrendous and gross by Portsmouth City Council and courts in all my life. My permission to be parties to proceedings was refused. I can go on then, go out there and shout if you want to go and shout. Go on, you can go out there and shout as much as you like. Go on.
I want to shout with the birds.
Go on, go and shout out there as much as you like, Doyle. Not in the car though, out there. You can go out there and shout as much as you like.
I don't want that. Mummy,
And then the challenge that I've got is I put Josie straight onto the mayor after. So she's spoken to Rob,
pointing down the map.
who's our local mayor here.
Look at that. Look at that. Mum.
I'm looking, darling. I'm watching all the boats. Look what we're watching.
Look at that red one.
We're watching all the boats.
Whoa.
And over there is a policey boat. Where's the police boat gone? Where's the police boat that's around?
Where?
You need a wee? Alright, come on outside quickly. Oh, I'll take you out here, guys. It's so bloody windy, you probably can't hear me. They refused my permission to join Josie. One, they said that nobody, including the mother, even knew that I was doing this. So that's bollocks straight away, because even her solicitors knew that I was doing this. All parties there disagreed with what I was saying, and I was saying that Josie should be given a key to her own home, and they were saying, and potentially a Roberts Centre. They all refused this. They've basically coerced Josie into signing the adoption papers, otherwise she's got nowhere to live. I'm going to be making a beeline over the next couple of weeks to find out exactly how many people are leaving foster care and having their children taken by the state, because I can't leave this. I was waiting, I rang the courts, I was waiting for a decision while it was meant to be Josie's meeting, and all of a sudden I burst into tears, and then Josie tried ringing me and her phone went out. Yep, just hang on. And literally that girl is just trying to keep herself together, because quickly, Elijah, quickly, come on, 'cause it's freezing. No, it's absolutely freezing.
It's absolutely.
I am freezing. It's too cold for me, and my neck's seizing up. I've got to get out of the cold quickly. It's too cold. No, face the car, face the car. So, obviously, nobody can do anything without Josie's permission again. And she's just been railrodded, because she doesn't even know whether her daughter's been adopted. She doesn't know whether that was care and placement orders. I'm not allowed to know anything. So all I can think of doing is doing what I started, but with the boys. We've got a 2-bedroom flat. We've got an address. So that secures that. I've got a car that I own outright. Elijah, packing in these people's homes. I've got a car that I own outright. My deposit for my insurance has been paid. I just have to make sure that every month now, that basically the rent on the property is paid for, the council tax is paid for, the car insurance is paid for, and all we need to keep going is daily food and daily petrol. And I can't really see any way forward, because the way things are going with the world right now, they're not going to stop, mate. I warned you 10 years ago they were going to do this to us, and I've had my kids taken. I have been thrown into cells. I have been thrown into hospitals. I've been beaten down. I've had people troll me. But do you know what?
Mummy, I wanted to go over there.
Yeah, well, you can go out. It's just that neither of us seem to be liking the cold right now. It is very cold.
Mummy, can I open this window?
Yes, you can, darling. Get out, go and see the boats, do what you want.
Open.
It's because I've locked it here. But you know, the way they've fought, I need to know, because the problem is I send MPs and everybody in to have a look at people's paperwork, and then they've signed the adoption papers, so it's not a forced adoption because they've signed. But you have to ask, why are they having to go through all of this rigmarole through the courts then if they were signing adoption papers? If they wanted to sign their children for an adoption, they would go to an adoption agency. They would say, this is my child, I'm putting them up for adoption and these are my reasons why, and they would sign the child away. They wouldn't have to go through all these battering, you're this, you're that, you're never going to be this, you're never going to do this, you're this, you're that, completely soul destroying people and breaking their heart in the process. And the problem is because people haven't got the guts and balls to say how this is making them feel and what this is doing, it's going to continue keep going on. And it's going to continue keep going on. And what's going on with our world right now, with everything that's going on with the lockdown, and why this is genuinely really going on, and why we have got police now, you know, cattling us all in to make sure we do as we're told right now. And it will keep going on until, for as long as people keep conforming to the ways of the world. And it will keep going on until people keep bowing down to it. And it will keep going on. We've got such an issue in this system about what's considered domestic violence and gaslighting and narcissistic abuse, yet we're allowing for a system to treat us in the way that we wouldn't tolerate from an unhealthy relationship, but we will have an unhealthy relationship with a system that isn't enabling and empowering us. It's not going, hey Kelly, I see, love, that you are trying every day with this dancing and you just want a chiropractor, and that's all you want, you just want a chiropractor, love, let's do this. They're not. They would write down all the things that I'm struggling with and then go, okay, let's take the children and place them with somebody without these problems. In fact, they'd actually place them with somebody else with them problems and support them. And there's the irony of all of it. All they wanted to argue with yesterday is I am not a relative of Josie's. But they want to take her baby now and put them with someone that's not a relative of Josie's. It's the most hypocritical. And do you know what? I'm so glad I've been a witness to it. I'm fuming. I'm angry. I'm hurt. Elijah.
What?
From a 4-year-old's point of view, you've seen Mummy and Josie and everything. How do you feel that we're not going to see Shayla Grace now? Yeah? Do you know what? And it's things like that. You know what they say, that we didn't have a connection with Shayla Grace.
Yeah, Mummy.
Well, I'm sorry, but Elijah and Shiloh have got a connection with Shayla and Grace, and so am I.
Can I go somewhere else?
Yeah, you want to go somewhere else? Then jump in the back.
Okay. Can I go to the other sailing club?
Yep, let's go around all the sailing clubs today. That's what we'll do today. It's a bit windy to get out, but at least it gets us out and about, hey?
Mommy!
It gives me a chance to think.
Mom!
Yes, darling.
Mom,
Yes, darling.
What about this?
Yep, I'm going to come in and do it for you. I'm going to jump out and put your seatbelts on. So anyway, I've got a lot to think about. And to all you trolls out there, you're just as freaking responsible, mate. You're bullies. And you bully people because you feel shit about your own existence in your life. Guess what, mate? I can't be bullied by you people. And I'm going to appeal against these decisions to prove that Josie was coerced into signing her daughter over. So she's no avenues now. No appeals. She can't even bring criminal prosecution because she signed. But she didn't sign because it was what she wanted to do. It's signed because of sick people, sick adults, perverted adults who get to go home with nice little wages in their pocket. Because this is all it's about at the end of the day.